talk about the single leg X guard. There's a lot going on. You have a lot of options. It's very strong. It's very versatile. And we're just going to go ahead and start digging in. And we're going to first start off with a simple drill on how to get into the position. Okay. Now, realistically, when you're sparring and fighting against another person, it's not going to be this easy. But I would rather you guys easily get into the position, understand what's going on, understand the do's and don'ts, and then later we can really start to dig into how to realistically enter into that position. But for right now, just to make it nice and simple, my partner's just going to stand right over me and look at how my two legs are in between his, okay? So it's going to look like he can just sit down and mount me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one leg and bring it up between us, okay? So this is going to be your saving grace. This protects you from getting mounted, okay? Now, the other leg, whatever side it is just going to go on the outside and come up. Look at how I have to pick up my hips in order to get here, okay? If I hook my heel up onto his hip, then he kind of holds me up. I don't have to worry about falling back down. So I just throw up my hips and I'm able to get this. One other thing is I need to be careful with actually how I orient my foot, okay? I could have my heel on his hip, I can have my toes on his hip, but I can never have both pass at the same time. Once that happens, I'm in a position called reaping. I'm reaping his knee, and it's an automatic disqualification, automatic DQ, you're out, okay? So we're here, and I hook my ankle, all right? So now, the position or the drill in order to get used to getting into this is I'll go here, I let go, I'm still kind of holding onto his legs, I bring myself back up and I hook onto this side. Hook onto this side, hook onto this side. Very simple drill, and it's going to help you visualize and feel how we're getting into this position. So now that we're actually here, we're getting comfortable going on one side or the other. What I want to show you guys is a basic sweep, okay? Now this whole entire position is based off of this one sweep. I'm always threatening it, always trying to get it. It's very simple and very easy, and everything else that happens off of this is him defending this one sweep, okay? So what I want to do is I actually want to start to look at his knee. What I want to do is I want to push and open his knee out here, okay? If I don't have his ankle, he just steps and he's fine. But since I'm holding his ankle really close to my body, I open up his knee. Eventually he's going to fall. So I'm in this position here. I'm using my elbow clamping close to my ribs to trap his ankle, okay? So now he can't step out. Now I want to start pushing open that knee like how I just demonstrated with my hand, okay? So I'm going to do that with my legs and my hips. So my hips are way down low at the moment. What I want to do is get my hips up high. See how I open up? I'm pushing off of his, my ankle off of his hip, and I get my hips up high. Now I use my hips to thrust open. I'm opening up his knee in this direction. And I can use my knees as a guideline. I go up, over, and down, okay? And now I can get him right over onto his butt. From here, because the position's cool, I can technical stand up and get up right away. I can attack the ankle lock. A lot of options from this sweep off of this awesome position. Okay, so one more time, real quick. Coming in, I can drill. I come up, I clamp onto this ankle, I get my hips up high, and I just point my hips in that direction, getting him down onto his butt. Now, let me show you a quick variation of that same move, okay? Now, he knows that I want to open up his knee and direct it that way. So a very quick and simple answer is for him to do the opposite. He turns his knee in and he drops it on me. So when that happens, naturally he's going to make a hole here, okay? So what I do is I go and I snake right under, okay? Usually he's going to be planting his hand here, he's going to be grabbing on. He needs that for balance. So after I sneak this arm all the way through, I'm going to grab that sleeve. I can use this to help me. I grab and get it nice and comfy and strong. Now I'm going to use this ankle, this elbow, I'm going to flare it open, and I'm going to get it hooked onto my shoulder. Already Sean is having a difficult time maintaining his balance, okay? Because I'm extending his legs so far out. I'm going to continue to do that. I want his ankle hooked onto my shoulder, and I'm still doing the same thing with my hips here. This just looks a little different because his leg is straight. I didn't trap it close to my hip, I straightened it out, and I kept pushing his hip. From here, it's the same deal. I can get up, I can attack. A lot of cool things are happening. So those are the basics of the position. Actually, do you want one more, right? Over the head?
No, that's the spider hybrid.
Okay. So, yeah. So for right now, that's a pretty good start. Okay. Get into position. Feel how you can open up that knee, get your partner down onto their butt, and then trust me, we'll get really cool.
Entries next, huh?
Yeah.